Windows has become bland. It's the same old colors you've been using for years, and you probably want something new. Something that makes Windows 11 feel like Windows 12. Well, I know just the app. It's free and it's insanely easy to use. The name of the app is Windhawk. This app allows you to make a lot of different changes to Windows. You want to turn off that annoying file extension changing warning? You can do that. You want to disable grouping on the taskbar? You can do that also. But most importantly, if you like the frosted glass look from iPhones, you can get that for almost every app, even third-party applications. To download Windhawk, simply go to this GitHub page, which you can find in the description, and download the app. Once you have Windhawk installed, it is pretty simple from here. All you want to do is just install every single one I have here, except for maybe this one. This is just something that I personally wanted because I hate that warning. But there are plenty of other mods that you can install. But all you need to do is go to search for mods and search every single one of these. So translucent windows, Windows 11 notification center styler, Windows 11 start menu styler, Windows 11 taskbar styler, and Windows 11 file explorer styler. Now, as you can see, I have updates available, so I will do that later on, but these are so good, and later on I'll show you what these look like. So once you have translucent windows installed, you go to details, settings, and just make sure that yours follows everything that I have here. So blur, you can also set it to acrylic, mica, or mica alt. I'm not sure what these are, but I have it currently on blur. And then you just keep going down and you can just see everything that I have enabled, and you can enable these as you want. So all of these down here I didn't even bother with, but you want to make sure that you have all of these enabled. Then I'll just go ahead and go back to home, and let's go to, let's say, Windows 11 file explorer styling. Now you'll need to really pay attention on these because there is a theme that you will have to enable for every single one of these so that they all look the same. So now just go to details, settings, and you'll see theme. You want to make sure that this is set to translucent explorer 11. There are plenty of other ones, so you can make it look different, but translucent explorer 11 looks the best in my opinion, and that is what you'll see later on. So for instance, if I go to my explorer right now, you can see that this is what it looks like. If you look through my window, you can see Windhawk in the background, and it actually looks amazing. If I minimize this, you can see that with the wallpaper, it is still translucent, or it looks like frosted glass, kind of like how iPhones have it. So this looks really well, but I'll go ahead and go back to Windhawk. And yeah, so make sure the theme is set to translucent explorer 11, and then there is not anything else that you need to mess with. So just go back. Next, we can go to the notification center styler. So if I click down here, this is the notification center, and this is just so that you can make this one also transparent. So you want to do this for every single one of these: the taskbar, start menu, notification center, and file explorer, just so that all of them look transparent. It looks amazing. So again, go to notification center styler, details, settings, and make sure that the theme is set to translucent shell. And then again, go back. And then now we can go to the taskbar styler, go to details, settings, and then theme, translucent taskbar. Out of all of these, you can try the other ones, but the translucent taskbar looks the best. Back one more time, and then go to Windows 11 start menu styler and details, settings, theme, translucent start menu. You can use any of the other ones, but translucent start menu looks the best. And there you go. So now if I go to Windows, you can see it looks like this. This honestly looks amazing. If I go to my notification center, this honestly looks amazing. If you look at my taskbar, you can't really tell right now, but if I move the window through it, you can see that it is translucent or has the frosted glass look. And then last but not least, if I go to the file explorer, you can see that it has the translucent frosted glass look also. Now, one other thing is that this will actually work for plenty of other applications. For instance, certain applications use the Windows coloring, which this application will override that and make that translucent also. So for instance, an app that had this issue was Adobe Premiere Pro. I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit all of my videos, and when I went into Adobe Premiere Pro, it was translucent. But the sad part is they don't go in, or Windhawk doesn't go in and make support for all of these applications, because these are third-party applications and they're not really meant for those applications. So you want to actually go in and exclude certain applications from this. So if you go to translucent windows, details, advanced, and scroll all the way down to custom process exclusion list, this will exclude certain applications from this. So as you can see, I have personally excluded Unity, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and I'm pretty sure this is the resource monitor, which I did in a different video, but it was using the translucent look for those applications. And of course, since this is not made for those applications, it looks very glitchy and looks very odd. So if you want to go check how that looks for yourself, you can, but this is the way you want to do it. You want to go to that application, find the direct XE, the root XE, and you want to copy it as a path and then paste it here. This is Windhawk, and I have all of these here, and it makes my windows look so much better, way better than stock windows and way better than any other application that you may use, like Translucent TB, which is used for making your taskbar look translucent or acrylic or blur, but this does it for literally every Windows application or most Windows applications. And you can use any other mod, whatever one that you want to use it, but the only other mod that I've used was turn off change file extension warning. So yeah,